I'm going to tell you a story about one of my virtual assistants who's been with us for 6 years. One, she did not start out in the role that she is today. When I joined the team, there was actually one virtual assistant. Her name is Alex. Her and I were in the admin department along with one other in the office, and we both didn't really know what we were doing. I got hired in to do some in person, basic admin things, kind of doing some paperwork and that. I actually never even talked to Alex because she was a virtual assistant and I had no idea what that even meant, to be honest. And then, two, she's virtual. So I actually did not know how to get in touch with Alex except for just chatting. So at first, I didn't know if Alex was a boy or a girl. Okay. Now, once this person who also was in the office ended up leaving the team, I took over this role and I thought, man, I need help. And then I went, oh, yeah, where's that Alex person? Reached out to her, by the way, got her on a call, a Google Meet face to face, and her and I clicked instantly. I was like, whoa, she's really cool. She's a hard worker. She's actually eager for more work and excited about this change that we are going in together. Now, just because I'm her manager does not mean that I've ever treated her in that way. And what I mean by is, of course, there has to be somebody who makes the ultimate decision, right? But I've always looked at her genuinely in all of my administration as a partner. We're all wanting to move closer to the goal. We're all wanting to succeed, but we all have to know we all have a role to play. And if one of us isn't playing our role, you're affecting the rest of the team, right? So with Alex, she's never done transaction coordination. She's never really done that type of role. She's drawn up documents before, but didn't really have a lot of experience. I had to really get in there and do the nitty gritty of that stuff for a little while, so I kind of knew it a little bit better. So, with that said, her and I worked together, built our systems and plans, and she now is one of our top transaction coordinators on our team and has come so far. I'm so proud of her. And honestly, she is not only somebody that I look to in work, but I genuinely feel a friendship with Alex over the years. And it's so amazing. And when I talk to other people about what that can look like in a virtual assistant world, they immediately like, wow, how'd you get there? And I say, well, I didn't look at her, down at her or act like she was a robot. I collaborated with her. When you get leverage in an admin, if you take it for granted and you don't look at them as a partner and you're just trying to give them busy work and give them grunt work and give them things you don't want to do, that is not going to grow your company. That is not going to help you move forward. A lot of times when you hire an admin and then they start to get the hang of the things you've done, right? You did train them into doing these things and you expect those things to be done, of course. If you give them the autonomy and you give them ownership over tasks, and then you come to them and you go, hey, so Alex, you've been doing this task for a while. What do you see are some gaps? What are some things that we could improve? What systems that, yeah, I created are really not good? I am open to feedback. I'm open to receiving that. And if you're not open to receiving that, that is going to be your biggest downfall as a leader, as anybody in any type of leadership role leading anyone else. You need to get off your high horse, bring it back down, and collaborate and work together. That is when magic happens and you can double and triple your business. Back in 2023, I got promoted into this COO role with Fred. Now, I'm going to tell you, it was one of the most difficult transitions. And honestly, in my work career, one of the most difficult things I've ever done. Being promoted into a position where you were at the same level as others in the company and then you get promoted, it can be a very difficult place to be, especially when you are coming in with changes. I know I can come in hot. I can come in like I'm like a bulldozer. I've been told that before, and I can bulldoze people over. And I know that, and it's something I've worked on. But I'll tell you, the biggest lesson I've learned is, yes, there are things that I need to work on in the way that I approach people and my directness, right? But at the end of the day, I got put into this role because one, I've earned it. Two, I see the big picture. And three, I am so passionate about the growth that I see on our team and that I saw in 2023. We more than doubled our production last year. And yes, it is credit to all of the amazing partners that we have on our team, credit to all the hard work and the training and everything that we did in 2023. But I'll tell you, having somebody who can lead others, collaborate with others, and push others to be the best version of themselves is one part of being a leader. Two is finding people who want to level up, who want to grow, who are excited for change and excited for new systems and new projects. If you have somebody on your team right now who doesn't get excited about those things, isn't passionate about the position they're in, and really just not seeing the big picture, unfortunately, that's when hard decisions have to be made in order to move the company forward or move your projects forward. Honestly, I move a mile a minute. I move very quickly. I see 10 steps ahead. And when Fred and I get in the room and we are business planning and we are putting a plan together, we're hotheads. We do. We hit heads constantly. People see us. We get along out in public. We have a good time making plans and putting things together. But there's a lot of times where we hit heads. We don't get along. We don't see everything eye to eye. He has a different point of view. I have a different point of view. But we always try our best to come together and have that collaboration. Again, if Fred wasn't willing to collaborate with me as his admin, there's no way I'd be here. If he was just a hothead, stubborn, gonna my way or the highway, I would be gone. I would be gone because I don't work like that. So if you got any value from this video, please hit the comment button, or share it. I appreciate it. And I am really looking forward to meeting all of you who watched this at our $1 billion masterminds. By the way, we not only have our big $1 billion masterminds in May that you guys are seeing on these social media posts, but you also got to check out, we have our Zooms. They're free Zooms every other month. And then we have in person for agents who are at 6 transactions or more. They get to come together. We meet at a really awesome restaurant. We have good food, everything, and we mastermind together in the same room. And Fred leads us through that. And it is always amazing. I come out with things that I've learned. Other people come out with things that they learned. I learned so much from other people being in that room. And it's a really awesome room to be in. So if you're interested, please don't hesitate to reach out. And I really, really look forward to meeting you. And when you meet me, one of my biggest questions I go around and I ask people is there anything I can do for you in your business? So if you have an answer for me when you meet me and I ask you that question, or if I don't ask you the question, just still give me the answer. But if I do ask you that question, let me know, because I genuinely am a giver. I'm excited to collaborate with other people. I love ideas. I want to know what you're doing. You should know what I'm doing so that we can collaborate and come up with something together. That's why you've got to be in this mastermind, because that's how Fred and I operate. Look forward to seeing you soon.